Okay, so I'm being called now to Marianne. Marianne, Marianne. Hi, Marianne. All right. Beautiful bubble. So there's a pearl or pearlescent kind of a bubble, white light, but has that pearlescence to it around you. And so it's expanding, and I'm entering that with you. Dear Akasha, I love your messages and your streamings, and I'll have a meeting. So I'm used to do energy work, and right now I have the feeling that I am in a waiting line. I love it. I don't love that you feel that way, but I love that you feel that way. So if I say to you, congratulations, your life is falling apart or something like that, don't get offended, because I've been doing this for so long and I've been through my own life. Okay. So woo, highs and lows and breakdowns and explosions and all kinds of energy. And that's why I kept going underneath to the energy to get out of the drama, to get out of the pain, to get out of the fear, so I could clearly move through my day. And I can honestly say that I went away for 3 days with my beloved for his birthday, and we different circumstances arranged that we had no agenda. And so we were just completely soft and in the flow, and we were both just blissed out. We would just look at each other and look in each other's eyes and say, I'm so content. I'm so happy. And this is an energy for that, what I was talking about already, right? I think what was coming through was about be in the moment, be in the moment, be who you are, so that you can perceive the doors that are opening for you right now. I used to do energy, and right now I'm feeling I'm in a waiting line. From time to time, I feel enlightened for a couple of days and a huge amount of power, and there's nothing else left. There's such an amount of ability to love from the cave of creation of Mother Earth that it has to be brought out in the world. Isn't that wonderful? It's so wonderful when we feel that way. But the energy then shrinks down, and on other days are like business as usual. In meditation, I don't get answers, and if I give more time and attention to the 3D world, it just seems to be the wrong way. So what? What am I waiting for? Warm greetings. Okay, Marianne. Excellent question. Awesome question. I can feel it pinging across the globe to so many people who are going to watch this and who are watching it now. We're all one. We're all in the same moment. Everything exists at the same time. So welcome. This is the beauty of this idea of ask anything. We find a common theme. So if you feel like you're waiting in any part of your life, come on in. So there's a couple levels of this, and I want it to come through in the best way to help people use this guidance. So I want you to understand a couple of things about you and about manifesting and about energy and about creating or uncreating your life. You are you, and part of you is a design, and part of you is energy and emotions. Part of the fears, beliefs, and other things you bring with you from other parts of your soul, other lives. And you bring them for a reason. You bring them on purpose because you're like, okay, let's take all the parts of me that are afraid to speak up, and that I feel like I'm stuck and I'm waiting in line, and all the parts of me that feel this craving, that I want to always feel this power and this enlightenment and this creative flow. I want to live in that all the time. And all the parts of me that get down on me and get disappointed and judge that when the energy isn't this big, magnificent energy, that I don't get answers and I'm doing it wrong. What am I waiting for? Why am I stuck? Okay, now there's a lot of people. So your story might be different, but the energies are the same. And this is the beauty of what I do, is I've worked with so many people over the years, either in person at retreats or one-on-one in sessions, virtual Zoom or classes or all different things. And I get to see not only my inner issues and my path, but yours and yours and yours and yours. And then I start to see patterns. And I've seen over the years how all of a particular energy comes up for people, different stories, different lives, and then it goes down. So I mentioned on the scale before, you're not meant to get to enlightenment and stay there. And that's your goal. And you're a big loser if you don't. You're in a body to ride the scale up and down. if you didn't feel love, well, let's say it this way. If you didn't want to feel the grief of loss of a loved one when they pass out of their physical body, then you wouldn't love deeply. And if you didn't love deeply, you would miss out on joys. Look at, we've had people already ask, I'm ready for my soulmate. And if you didn't have joy and companionship and contentment and feeling a connection to someone, then all of these opportunities to feel these things, which is why we're here. We're sensors. We're part of source energy or God, goddess, or the infinite field or the void. And we're a sensor that's going out and experiencing life as me and then feeding it back to the whole. So the more me of this experience that I feel it, the more new and interesting information and energy I feed back to the whole, which then gives us all access to every one of those energies. You're meant to move through highs and lows. If your body's experiencing some kind of a imbalance, you're throwing up all night and then you're tired the next day, you need to stay in bed. And your optimal, your highest possible energy in that moment is pure rest, pure surrender, allowance of energies to rearrange, to begin to detox, to heal, to soothe, to connect. And that's not just happening in your body, then it's happening on every area of your life. So, number one assignment, become aware of and start to detach from and let go of judging yourself and expectations. I wish I was getting visions like her. I wish that I felt this way all the time. I know, believe me, I chased it for decades. And it's good that I chased that feeling. I want to have a deeper spiritual experience. I want to see energies more. I want the trees to talk to me again. I want that, far out, amazing experience, So I want to have all of these things expanding, okay? So yes, if you give more attention to the 3D world, that needs to be inspired from the message coming into you and through you, okay? And, but again, you don't want to say, oh, I'm doing it wrong. You want to say, oh, look, this is how I'm doing it. Oh, okay. What would be another way? What's a different experience in this moment? Okay. Thank you, Marianne.